You will undoubtedly, during your year or two with Marist College, become intimately familiar with the APA publication manual. In fact, the APA manual, or APA style as we refer to very often, will become the butt of many jokes and quite a bit of frustration. Our program does require application of APA style to writing. It is the style adopted by the American Psychological Association and applied to most writing in the social science disciplines. Before you start your first classes at Marist College, you should purchase the 6th edition of the APA style manual and thumb through it, become familiar with where to find essential information. No, we don't require you to memorize the entire manual, but we do ask that you become familiar with the table of contents, important sections that relate to writing, and in particular, become familiar with how to cite material both in text and in your reference lists. You will be tested on this. You will be required to apply it to your papers produced in our program, and it will play an important part in the assessment in terms of the grade weight. I just mentioned that the APA style or manual will become the butt of many jokes and some amount of frustration. What I meant was that learning to apply APA style is often difficult, but I would point out it's no more difficult than learning the official style of any organization or discipline. If you're a journalist, you would learn Associated Press style, New York Times style. In an organization, you'll probably adopt some kind of style similar to Turabian or Chicago style. This is no different than entering a new organization and learning their style. So you're entering Marist College for academic study. You're going to have to learn APA style and learn how to apply it. The reasons for that, I think, are important. This is just not some academic quirk, a way to discipline students. It's an adopted style that most writers in the social science disciplines have learned to master, so you will need to master it as well. The reasons for this are clear. Here we mention in the APA manual, page 65, that the prime objective of scientific reporting is clear communication. Now, to achieve clear communication, you must present your ideas in a very orderly, well-organized, logical manner. You must be smooth and precise in the way you express yourself. And you need to focus on the essential points of your writing. Finally, you must be able to engage your readers and communicate more effectively. And contrary to the common myth about academic writing being dry and boring, you must be able to do this in a very interesting and engaging manner. So the APA style, the manual, shows you how to do this. I also want to refer to page 77 of the APA style manual, where the manual talks about grammar and usage. Many students will feel somewhat offended by the focus that many of your faculty members place on APA style, when we should, in your mind, be focusing more on the quality of your ideas. In fact, we focus on both. Both are important. Your ability to master APA style will determine your ability to express those scholarly thoughts and ideas that you would like to convey to your professors. Here we learn that incorrect grammar and careless construction of sentences, or I would simply say in general, incorrect application of APA style, will distract the reader. It'll introduce ambiguity. It will generally obstruct communication. So without the ability to apply proper style, you will not be able to express clearly and precisely your ideas that we, the professors, also want to be able to understand and value. And let me just illustrate an example of how important it is to master APA style and learn how to convey precisely your ideas and thoughts. One of the most valuable sections in my mind in the APA style manual is the sample papers that begin on page 41. It provides guidance through a visual example of how to construct your APA style paper, beginning with the very first page. You'll see here the term running head. That's common and a required element of each APA paper, followed by the page number. Now you'll notice after the title page, the running head will change to a simple heading. Here's the key. If you look at running head, you'll notice it's a capital R, lowercase h. Why the lowercase h? I don't know. I only know that that's the required style, so you must learn it and apply it. It may not make sense, but without applying that lowercase h, you've made an error in APA style, which could lead to a deduction of points. You'll notice here after the head, colon, and then a short summary of your title. It should run no longer than maybe half to 2/3 of a page, and there are instructions about how to construct the running head in the APA style manual. Beginning with the second page, or the abstract, you'll see you drop the running head and just have the simple short title. And that continues throughout the paper.